Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. It's been a while since I've made a long video. And that's because, lately, I have started a journey. Now, I don't look that much different, not that much different. I do look a mess, please do ignore that. But, I'm getting braces. So, I've posted a few, YouTube shorts about it. You can hear it in my voice. I have a metal plate in my mouth currently. And it's come to my attention that there's other people that are like me that have to have this in their mouth before they get their braces. What my appliance is called is a palate expander, and it's also a tongue depressor. Keeps my tongue in place. It is actually slightly painful. I'm going to go into my whole experience with it and everything, but it has been around 2 months since I've got this thing in my mouth. When you first start out, they decide how many days you'll have to tighten. I had 14. I believe that's the standard starting days, but every day I had to have my mom put this little thing, a little crank in my mouth, because there's a square on my appliance, and what she would do is she would it would twist a gear in my appliance, and it would tighten my mouth. Now, tightening and expanding are two different words, and they mean the opposite of each other. But basically what it was doing was it was pushing out my mouth to make it bigger for the braces. You're making sure that, my teeth will fit in place when everything's, fixed with my braces. So, thanks to an amazing commenter, I'm going to go into, all the details I can give because I have finished my time of rotating and I'm actually getting my braces this month. So, let's start out with the simple part of, when they're putting it in, it's a small appliance. I'm going to explain it because I'm not graphically going to show it, but it's actually you can see it. I have a bar right here in the front of my mouth, and then you go a little back, and there's a little small square that's in the back for tightening. That's connected to two poles of metal that are connected all the way to the back of my teeth. So there's caps on the back of my teeth that connects the entire appliance. So no, it's not an actual plate in my mouth, but it is an actual metal appliance. When you first get this in, you will struggle with talking certain things. I struggle with my S's and my D's. I can't pronounce them as well as I would like to, but there's a lot of difference than when I first got my metal plate in. Before, I sounded more of a duck, and I didn't want to record any videos after that with my voice just because I hated the way I sounded. I still hate the way I sound with this metal plate in my mouth, but it's a fair thing to feel. You're not gonna like it. With tightening and the whole eating with this thing in, you have to have your meals with water, something to drink on the side, because you will get stuff stuck in the metal appliance. Even the bar in the front, you'll get food stuck in. It's the most annoying thing, and I really suggest, I'm suggesting this really strongly, eat first, tighten after. Because after you get your mouth tightened, eating will hurt really bad. Do not do it. Don't even try to eat with the metal plate tightened. It's very painful. Another thing is make sure you're flossing, you're still flossing your front teeth. It will be harder on the back teeth because I said, there's a metal plate, but just to explain the whole process before getting the metal plate, you will have to have spacers, depending on, not even depending, you have to have spacers, so that they can put the metal cap on the back of your teeth, because there's a bar where the space was from the spacers. That lasts, I believe it was a week or two that you had to have the spacers in. It was not pleasant. You could eat normal and there was no lisp. It was just really weird and uncomfortable, but after a while you got used to it. You would forget they were there. For me, my metal plate has been utter hell. I'm sorry, that's not proper. That's not nice words, but it has been utter hell because, as y'all know, I'm in middle school. We have presentations like every other week. Literally, tomorrow I have a presentation, and I'm hoping I don't get picked to present, or that he doesn't make the whole class present. Because if he does, then I'm screwed. But words are hard to pronounce once you get this metal plate in. Certain things are really hard to pronounce. And you'll also have a lisp, and you will drool a lot more. I know that sounds disgusting, but the amount of saliva that you will have is a lot increased because you won't be able to, like, swallow it back as easy. And swallowing things is hard. When I first got my metal plate in, I had to bend my neck back every time I tried, like, I had to do that every time I wanted to swallow something because I couldn't swallow liquids. And all this is, like, I'm being as honest as I can with it because people will be like, people will make fun of you because I got made fun of heavily for it. I'm still getting made fun of heavily for it. But I'm just saying, don't be embarrassed about it because you're fixing your teeth. You're going to get that Hollywood smile. And I'm also not saying be insecure about your smile to the point where you want to get braces, because I'm not recommending this to anybody. I'm not saying braces are bad. I'm saying, coming from me, it is not fun. If you're like me and you have really messed up teeth and, like, your jaw is messed up, like, I'm not even kidding, there's a possibility I have to get a surgery at 16 to fix my jaw because my jaw is messed up due to a horrible habit I had of sucking my fingers. As a kid, I had a horrible habit. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I used to suck my fingers. And I did it while my teeth were growing in. So what I did was it pushed back my jaw, so now my jaw is not big enough. It's too small on the top. And it also messed up my fingers, actually. You want me to be honest? It messed up my fingers really bad. Which is why I always wear a splint. To make sure my finger stays in place and looks semi-normal. So, if we want me to be honest, yeah. I do not recommend these type of things for anyone. If you're... just enjoy your smile. I'm just saying, it's not fun having a metal plate in your mouth. But if you're like me and you're, like, strong-willed and you're, like, willing to do this, then go the route. Go the extra step and do it. It's not that bad. After you get used to the tightening and then, like, that having to do certain things, eat certain ways, do it, like, all that, once you get used to it, it's not that bad. And I'm excited to bring y'all into my journey of getting my braces, because this is a really big thing to me. I have been, like, uploading about my braces and, like, when I'm getting them and stuff. Like, I made a video about when I first got my spacers. They hurt, they hurt really bad. And then I made a video about my metal plate. That was the exact day I got my metal plate in. And one of my friends was hanging out with me that day. And I was talking to her, and she was like, because even I was surprised when I was doing it. And I had to have a napkin on me 24/7 that entire day because I couldn't speak without, like, dribble. And it's still like that sometimes. If I speak a certain way, I will spit. Like, it's disgusting. It's like, to me, it's disgusting. But it's, like, nothing you can avoid. If you're like me and you end up getting a palate expander and a tongue depressor, just don't be too harsh on yourself about it. I regret it in some part, but I'm also just like, it's gonna be over soon. This is, like, the worst part of it right now. The braces aren't going to be the most painful, because this is the most painful. The braces will only hurt for, like, up to 2 or 3 weeks. That's what I'm being told by my friends that actually have braces. But we have different pain tolerances. I'm just saying, pay attention to what you're doing. If you want to go the extra mile, you have to get a palate expander. Sorry, that happens a lot. Don't be angry at yourself. Be like, oh, I may sound really weird right now, and this may be painful right now, but in the nearby future, I'm going to have an amazing smile. Because that's what my parents have been telling me. Every time I'm just like, oh my god, I sound so dumb, and I hate the way I sound, and this thing is so annoying. They're like, but just imagine your smile in a few years. Just imagine how bright you're going to smile, how more you're going to smile, because everybody knows, and this is coming from someone that had messed up teeth for my entire life, I used to have a really big gap in the middle of my teeth, and I would never smile. In any picture you found of me, I hated smiling. Now, I smile all the time, because my smile's not that bad. It basically just fixed itself after a while, but my teeth are still crooked, so I'm getting braces. It's not that bad. This is like a little warning. Don't be insecure about your smile. If you can go without the braces, I recommend going without the braces. If you're feeling like you need the braces or like you're ready for the braces, then go for it. I'm not saying it's a bad choice. And I'm also saying, if you get a palate expander, don't let anyone make you feel bad about it. You're doing something good for future you. Feel happy. Smile when you think about the fact that future you is going to be smiling so much more thanks to what you're sacrificing right now. Yeah, you will be able to eat certain things, and now it'll be really painful, but you're helping yourself in the long run. I'm going to say there's worse things than this. There's people that have a literal tongue cage. I don't have one of those. I got lucky. I have a bar in the front of my mouth just to keep my tongue in place. It's not that bad. Honestly, coming from me, I'm telling you all, I'm going to record every step of the way when I get my braces, when I get my surgery. When all that comes together, I will show y'all every part of it. Because I know there's people out there like me that are looking for videos like this. That are looking for help and advice on this. And coming from me, I will show y'all all you need to know. You ask questions, I will answer them. You go down in my comment section, you can ask me anything about my braces and I will help you out. I will tell you all the information I know from what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm not the most knowledgeable person, but if you need help, you want guidance, and you want support on something like this, I got you in the long run. I will help you. You can check my comment sections. I am very responsive to everything I get. It's not even just because I'm a small YouTuber. It's because I genuinely care for everyone. Everyone that asks questions about my palette expander, even if they're still making fun of me, I answer the questions. I am all for it. I'm all for it. I will answer any questions y'all have in my comment section. Actually, for a matter of fact, if y'all have any comments, put them in this comment section down below. I will answer them. I will make a separate video answering questions about my braces. Or if you just want to ask me questions about what I've been doing for the last few weeks and why I haven't been recording so much. Or just ask questions on basic life and I will answer. I'm here for y'all. I don't know if you understand that, but I'm around y'all's age. So I understand that not all y'all have an outlet, but I'm here. I'm here if y'all have questions about anything, any answers, anything I can do for y'all, I will help out. Anyways, enough of me going off. I just wanted to make this video. It's just a very short video, but it's explaining what I know about my braces and what I know is good. So don't forget, if you're gonna have a palate expander, make sure you keep water on you. Toothpicks they're gonna be your best friend. The same thing with floss. And please, for the love of God, do not eat anything that is hard and try to bite down on it. It will hurt. And if your gums start bleeding around the tooth cap, that means it's doing its job. It just means it's pushing into your gums. But that also means you need to be more careful with what you're eating. Coming from me, there has been times where I have brushed my teeth and a bunch of blood came out. That's what happens if you're not eating proper. You're chewing too hard, you're grinding your teeth with this thing in. You have to be careful. Also, please brush your teeth because this gives you really bad breath. Because you gotta forget this has all your meals on it if you're not washing it properly. And another thing, if people tell you take out your mouth plate, you cannot take it out. It's glued onto your back teeth. Just need to make that known. They glue it to the back of your teeth and they make you bite down so it can go into your teeth. This thing does not come off. And if it does get loose, go to your orthodontist and get it refixed. You cannot go walking around with a loose mouth plate, because if that falls out, that's weeks and weeks of progress thrown to the side. So if you are having issues with your mouth plate and you honestly don't know what to do, don't go on YouTube, don't go on Google, go to your orthodontist, call them up, be like, it's an emergency, my mouth plate is loose, or, oh, I don't know how to tighten it, I need help. You have to ask them. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just a teenager living with this mouth plate currently. So I'm just saying, any issues, don't go on YouTube, don't go on Google. They will not help you. Please just go to your orthodontist. If you need any advice, you can, of course, ask it in the comments. And if it's knowledge that's out of my level, you can go to an orthodontist, you can ask. Just don't Google it. Please don't Google it. There's over 100 different mouth plates that you can get when you're waiting for the braces process. So that's all I really wanted to say. Thank you for watching, and if y'all need any more advice on anything of the teen life or braces, I'm here for the answers. I can give you anything I have in this little brain of mine. And enjoy my YouTube channel, I guess. Love y'all.